brain power is the main weapon in this context. Brain power. Smart power. It's not firepower. What took down the Berlin Wall? Tanks, artillery, airplanes? No, the German Deutschmark. Ta-da! Destabilization can take many forms, and usually it's relatively benign. But again, we have the problem of compulsion. And it compulses us to where, and what happened is the idea of the creation of a failing state. That's the other word that we dare not speak. War and failing state. We don't want to use the term because we may be politically correct enough so that we don't want to offend anybody. But the fact is that in some of these states we've been talking about in Central America and elsewhere, a good portion of the country is not controlled by the state. And that's a definition of sovereignty, a definition beyond what has been talked about here. Sovereignty is the control of the territory and the people of a given recognized political entity. If the state doesn't control all of its territory, the question is who does? We use the term ungoverned territory quite often. We've sophisticated that a tad, and now we're calling it alternately governed territory. But the point is, it's not the state that's doing this. It's non-state groups, belligerent, violent, and kind of nasty like Lord Voldemort. And over a period of time, you create a failed state. And then you can, with that, you can step in and take control of that state. Not only take control of it, but go a little beyond, perhaps. And then what happens to the state? It just doesn't wither away. It still exists. Somebody's going to have to take care of it if nobody comes in and takes control of it and runs away with it. Haiti comes to mind. Letting Haiti fail has been a terribly expensive process for the West. Other countries have been known to become criminal states. New People's Republics. In a situation like this, it's the last man standing, no matter how badly he's been beaten. The last man standing is the victor. And it's a little dicey. And I know that there may be some problems with this. I'm taking too much, not enough time, but too much in any case. But here, a couple of words for our vocabulary for the next while. War is compulsion, whether it's non-lethal or if it is lethal as what we've known in the past. The other word is failed state or failing state. It's not an event, it's a process. And if you do it slowly and quietly enough, people will go to sleep, in the words of one of my favorite philosophers, Hugo Chavez. If you do this well enough, long enough, slowly enough, benignly enough, your enemy will wake up dead.